the other week when he was talking to Shane. I think it was last week.
Yeah,
Oh, bro, this fucking. Oh, man, this promo tonight was just fucking
bro,
something,
I was
dude.
dying. Bro, when he goes deep, that shit's the fucking fuck. He
I'm
gets
gonna
a deep
do this
voice,
for
bro.
anyone who's ever been called stupid.
Like, bro, what? Oh,
Oh,
man. I was thinking,
man.
bro, why do they have to have a bullying angle every fucking Mania?
Yeah, bro.
Some feud has to have a bullying angle. And you pick Braun for that?
I think at WrestleMania 35 it was Roman and Drew or something like that,
Yeah.
and at 34 it was Bliss and Nia, and
I feel like there was only a 33 too. I can't remember what it was though.
uh,
It might have not been, but I feel like there's one damn near every WrestleMania for whatever fucking reason.
yeah. 36, I guess you could say it was that Otis storyline where they were bullying Otis.
Yeah, that was definitely one. God. Someone bully Vince McMahon. Can we get a bully for that? God damn. But,
I just chugged a shit ton of orange juice.
no,
That shit
dead.
hit different.
Oh, I wonder why. But,
It's Lacey. Pregnant Lacey.
fucking Lacey Evans. Lacey.
Sheesh, son.
Hmm.
This thumbnail for Unscripted. It is officially on.
Um. Oh yeah.
Just can't stop looking at the
Fucking.
Logo, bro. Can't stop
I
looking at the.
know.
Can't stop looking at it. This old one.
Yep. Just
Fuck.
be quiet now.
Fuck.
God. Speaking of announcing, do you see what they announced? For some reason, that they announced that Rhea Ripley thing instead of just doing it at WrestleMania.
What was it?
Her entrance.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I seen
You
that.
gotta announce everything.
I
My
know, right?
God. Shit ain't right, bruh.
All right. Look at that. Look at that nice thumbnail I posted. Oh, you posted this one.
Yes.
Holy moly.
Holy
Mm.
fucking moly.
Alright, let me get a match started and we're good.
Hell yeah. Chicken goop. Damn. I'm already thinking for a little bit later in the show, what the fuck happened on SmackDown again? I can tell you.
I
Every
couldn't
week I
either.
just don't know what happened. God. This show sucks.
Fucking right it does. Always.
Always, bro. Shit's
Every
so
single
bad.
every single week, bro. Come on here,
It's
something
just
about man.
meaningless.
Do not remember, do not care to remember what the hell happened on SmackDown.
Literally, bro.
I miss Samoa Joe. I was listening to him
Bro, I
on
miss him
commentary
too.
tonight, and I was like, what have they turned this guy into?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when there were rumors
It's
about
like,
him leaving?
yeah, look at him now. Still in the fucking commentary seat. Wasting away. Bro. Come on. This is Samoa Joe, bro. Can't be doing this. Shit ain't right. This shit pisses me off.
Oh, doesn't it piss all of us off? Poor Joe. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Alright. What is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, man. And this is episode 34 of Notorious Unscripted. And this is episode 52. Episode 52, man, of the news, bro. April 9th is our big episode, and it is currently April 4th, ladies and gentlemen. So we have 4 days left before the big announcement, man. And it is going to change this podcast immensely, bro. I am very excited to share what we've got with you guys, man, what we've been cooking up here. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it a lot. And yeah, man, like I said a couple weeks ago, bro, it's going to be for the betterment of the podcast. It's going to make it more enjoyable, man. And I am super, super stoked to eventually share this with you guys on Friday on our 1 year anniversary episode, bro. But probably 1 year ago today, Sir K was probably by my house and we were making logos and
Shit's crazy, bro.
I want to see now, what was the day we uploaded? April 4th. So that would have been yesterday. We released that video where we were talking about coming back. And then April 8th, 4 days later, was the first episode of the podcast, man. So,
Yeah, bro.
so it was yesterday. So 366 days ago. That was what we were doing, bro. We had just announced the podcast, and now we are 4 days away from announcing a lot of changes coming to the podcast, bro. And it's very, very exciting, and we're coming for the top spot, bro. We said that from day one, man, but it's hopefully, bro. Hopefully, hell yeah.
Hopefully, bro. This shit's gonna go crazy. Anniversary, damn. Can't believe, bro. I remember hanging out, making fucking thumbnails, and having a notepad with names and shit. Shit's crazy.
It was such a quick thing because we originally said we weren't going to come back to YouTube while we were still in school. Just because it just wouldn't work. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't work with homework and, God, it feels so weird talking about this again, but like with homework and all that stuff and work, it would have just been too much. It would have just been way too much. Plus the podcast, this would have been,
oh man,
just
bad.
There just wouldn't have been any time for it, right? So we were gonna do it after we graduated. We had it was in early talks. We were kind of we would talk about it here and there and stuff, and you know, we wouldn't really talk about it as much. But then COVID hit, and that hit March 21st, which was a Friday, and we were out of school for 2 weeks at that point, and me and you could have swore we were going back. That's just how schools are. We could have swore we were going back.
Yeah. We would have fucking betted on it.
But once you know, those 2 weeks went by and there was no talk of us even coming back anytime soon, we were just like, you know, these 2 weeks have been boring as hell, so why don't we just do this now? And that whole night we created logos. We created our single logos for our social medias and whatnot, and then we created the podcast, the thumbnails and the logos and stuff like that. And then after that, we I think the next night, or it might have been that night, it might have been super late that night, or it might have been the next night, I can't remember.
Probably was super late.
we filmed that. Yeah, we filmed that video, and then
God,
like I said,
God, remember all the takes we had to do?
oh
Because we
yeah,
kept laughing.
and I hadn't. I believe yours was around the same time too, but prior to that, I hadn't made a video since October of 2019, if my memory serves me correctly. Oh no, oh wow, I hadn't filmed a video since September 14th, 2018. That was my last video before that one, so it had been about a year and a half. And I remember setting the tripod up on my phone, and I remember I kept laughing because I just couldn't take myself seriously filming a video, and then having to look at you just makes me laugh just because. But once we finally did it, I rewatched that video the other week, and there was like a point in there where I was on the cusp of laughing. I was like I was like so close to laughing, but then my eyes just started wandering around like they do when I'm talking, and then once you got in the video, it made it that I think we only did that. I think we did that in one take, maybe two, because one of us might have made a stupid joke to make the other laugh or something. I can't really remember, but then it was smooth from there, bro. But
oh yeah, bro, and the TV with the image kept going out. We knew we filmed one that went by perfectly, but till we looked back and realized the screen was black.
Yeah, I think we did. I think we did. Oh man, that was funny.
This shit was amazing. Can't believe that was a fucking year ago.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Shit.
Yeah. Thinking back then, thinking to where we were now, completely different mindset, on the podcast. In general, I mean, we went from being like, yeah, we're just gonna do Call of Duty gameplay, and we're just gonna talk about wrestling, like how we do when we're playing a game and talking about wrestling and stuff. But then as we started to do it, it's like, damn, this is really hard to do while playing the game, especially because that's when we were doing like the fantasy booking. It's hard to focus. It's either you focus on the gameplay or you focus on like talking. You know what I mean? So if I'm focusing on what I'm saying, how it looks to the viewer is that I just suck ass at Call of Duty, like horribly bad. You know what I mean? Or you're focusing on the gameplay, and if you guys think I'm bad now with the I know I do that all the time, but if you guys think I'm bad now, back then,
we would just say that. Oh, bro, I remember I would always just be saying shit. I couldn't focus on because I had to play the game. And shit was just fucked, bro.
Yeah.
So, and looking at next week, lots of change. Lots and lots of change.
Yeah. Yeah, so, obviously that mindset, being like, yeah, we're just going to play Call of Duty, we'll be able to play smooth and talk and whatnot. And then obviously as time went on, I guess not that we didn't care about it, but we started caring more about how it sounded, how it felt.
Exactly.
And you guys are really going to see this podcast be taken to the next level on Friday, man, when we announce it. And after we announce everything, it's pretty much going to go off from there. There's not going to be a wait time or anything like that. I guess that's my little hint to you guys or whatever. There's not going to be the announcement is this is coming in 2 weeks. No, and when we make the announcement, it's effective immediate. So yeah, man. So yeah, but thinking back to then and now, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man. So yeah, we're probably gonna repeat the same fucking story on Friday while we're reminiscing about the early days of the podcast, but whatever, it's our show. So now on to that, bro. If this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works, man. Monday, Notorious, Unscripted, and Friday, the news episode. And this Friday, Well, let me just give you guys the quick rundown. This Friday, we will have us reminiscing about the podcast. That's a given. The big announcement, NXT TakeOver review, news, and WrestleMania 36 predictions. So it's gonna be it's going to be the most packed. It's going to be the most packed news episode yet, for sure, for sure, man. So, yeah, man. So, yeah. Also, without further ado, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of the show. As for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, bro. It's going good. Just chilling out, man. Chilling out. Watched Raw today. God, that show sucks. But other than that, it was just a normal ass thing, bro. It's getting hot as hell out.
Oh, I know.
I'm a fan of it. It fucking sucks, bro. Can't stand this heat, bro. It's already fucking annoyingly hot. And it's probably like 78. That's just how much I hate the heat. But other than that, bro, it's just been good, bro. I've been normal, bro. What about you, bro? How's it been?
Yeah, dude, I definitely gotta see eye to eye with you on that heat, bro. I was walking past the thermostat, and it shows the temperature inside the house, and we didn't have the heat on or nothing, and it was 75, and I thought I was just hot because I usually get like hot just because that's just how I am. Like I always have like sweatpants on or something. So unless I have shorts on, majority of the time I'm hot, and I usually wear sweatpants, especially around this time because it's been winter. So, but I was walking past the thermometer. I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, it's really hot, and I was like, is it me? And I looked at the thermometer. It was 75 in the house. I was like, what the fuck? So I cut the air conditioning on. I was like, yeah, this is a no-go. I'm not doing this.
That's how it is, bro. Can't do that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it, man. That's the only thing I like about the summer, bro, is you can use the air conditioner. Love it.
You just blast that bitch.
Love it, man.
Truly.
Yeah, man. But other than that, it was a pretty basic day, bro. Just chilled out, you know. And then I obviously watched Monday Night Raw, and it's another one of them. It was another one of them fucking episodes, man. It was just bad. But you know, man, to start things off, I just want to say, because I know this is going to be a topic later in the show. Nothing happened on SmackDown again, ladies and gentlemen. Every unscripted, it is every unscripted we bring this up. There is never a talking point on SmackDown, other than the same things we already say. Seth is a comedy joke. Their tag team division is worthless. Sasha and Bianca just sucks as a feud. It's not what everybody imagined it would be, and
yeah, exactly.
The icing on the cake is Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns should be the main event of WrestleMania. There should be no Edge. Obviously, it's a little more bearable now that he's heel, but I don't know. A lot of people have been saying, and I could kind of see eye to eye with them, man, that this kind of makes Roman Reigns the odd man out. I mean, if you think about it, like, is Edge gonna win and continue his feud with Daniel Bryan after WrestleMania? Or are you gonna have Roman Reigns keep the belt? It's not looking good. I honestly think they're gonna put the championship on Edge, and I don't agree with it. I think this is WWE's first chance in a really long time to keep the championship on somebody for a long time. You know what I mean? In Roman Reigns. Possibly till next year's WrestleMania to eclipse the 500-day mark. You know what I mean? And I honestly think they're going to give it to Edge, because what is Edge going to do after WrestleMania? He can, if he wins the Universal Championship, he could continue his feud with Daniel Bryan. But then what is Roman
Right.
Reigns going to do?
Exactly.
Man,
And what
but
kind of fucking feuds can he have as a heel with other people that aren't Daniel Bryan? The only reason
exactly.
he's heel is because of Daniel Bryan. So without him, what is he gonna do? Just be a dick? Okay? That's basically Roman Reigns' gimmick as a heel, being a dick. So you would have two dicks. Come on, bro. This shit would just not work, bro. Edge as a whole on SmackDown just doesn't work. Should have put him on Raw.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially because on Raw they had to resort to things like the Miz being WWE champion to spice it up a little bit before Mania,
Exactly.
or using the Miz to get it onto Lashley so they could get the match they wanted, even though you could have just kept it on Drew and had Lashley take it from him at Mania. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense, man. Instead, what they opted to do is ruin one of the most enjoyable parts about Monday Night Raw, and we're gonna talk about them later. Because their stuff tonight just came off completely unnatural, but you could tell that they're just not into it. That's the impression I got, but um, uh, yeah, like yeah, they opted to, instead of doing Edge versus Drew McIntyre, which is a big time match, you know, and you could have easily done that for WrestleMania, and it would have been a interesting story. And Edge, being that they made him heel anyway, heel Edge versus Drew McIntyre would have been great. It would have been great.
Exactly.
You know what I
That would
mean?
have been
That
perfect.
that Edge that Edge that is just a smart dick, kind of how I remember him being. You know what I mean? He
Exactly.
versus a guy like Drew McIntyre, a guy that a guy, you know, being how Drew McIntyre is, you know, he's a very respectable guy on the very, you know, honorable champion or whatever, fucking warrior, whatever they, uh, Ben Wallace or William Wallace, I mean, not Ben Wallace, what the fuck, it's a basketball
Ben
player.
Wallace.
William Wallace or however they try to portray this guy, you know, he's a very honorable champion versus a guy like Edge who's a dick and almost demands respect, and then you have Drew McIntyre who would have been the perfect babyface to combat that. I truly believe that. But instead they opted to make him a heel in a feud that he honestly just does not have any
Doesn't
business in.
belong.
You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Um, but yeah, man. I mean, that's SmackDown, dude. That just
That's all SmackDown is.
yeah, yeah, man. Just not a good not a good spot for Edge, bro. And I think putting him in that WWE Universal Championship situation is just it's bad for everybody. What does everybody do after this? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, not a good call. We all kind of called it from the moment he kind of started teasing a feud with Roman Reigns instead of Drew McIntyre. But yeah, man. So I don't know. Is there anything else you gotta say on that matter?
And besides Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan SmackDown is meaning. I say this every week, but it's so true. Just even the Intercontinental storyline with Apollo and Big E, it feels like nothing's happening with it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I
Like
fucking forgot
that,
about
like
that.
literally, bro. It's just like they just stopped caring. It's just promos. Sorry, do something. Fucking contract signing, face to face, something, bro. They just haven't been doing shit. And with the women's match, they just completely fucked that match over. And with everything else, SmackDown is useless. What non-title match does SmackDown have on WrestleMania? I couldn't tell you right now. I
Hmm.
genuinely couldn't tell you. It's not, any of SmackDown's non-title matches right now.
Hmm.
Unless I looked at Mania card, I couldn't. That's how irrelevant everything on that show is. So it's just like, That show is just completely meaningless at this point, man. It just needs some change. Truly, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, they need somebody other than Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan to carry the
Exactly.
workload. You know what I mean? To carry
Mm-hmm.
show a good show cannot succeed with somebody carrying it on their back. That person can succeed, but that show, no. Hell no. Like for example, think about
Exactly.
how great SmackDown was with Bayley on it. And the show wasn't
Mm-hmm.
getting any better. The only thing that was getting any better was her. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't believe Bailey's a whole nother can of worms, bro. I can't believe I really cannot believe they
She's
kept
not
her off the Mania
right.
card.
I can't believe, bro, this Bailey, they're leaving off the Maniac card. Come on, bro. Bro, fuck Hulk Hogan. Bailey is the perfect host for this show.
Oh, hell
Her whole
yeah.
gimmick right now is that she has a talk show.
Right.
Why wouldn't she just doesn't make, this company just doesn't know what it's doing at this point, bro. And we gotta see Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania instead of Bailey. Come on, bro. That ain't right.
Yeah, Bailey is the perfect host. And then I get a buzz on my phone today saying that WWE was originally thinking about bringing Rob Gronkowski back
Like,
to do the host. Like, is it not right in front of you people's fucking face? And like it's not like it's something they haven't done before. At WrestleMania 35 they had Alexa Bliss host it. At 33
yeah,
they had New Day host
the
it.
New Day.
So
Like,
you've done
bro,
this before where you have people on your active roster to host the show, but now all of a sudden Hulk Hogan
Hulk
and
Hogan.
Titus O'Neil, like what the fuck is that, bro? Bailey is fantastic, and she's not on the Mania card. What the fuck?
Come on, bro. You can't do that with Bailey. That shit is just not okay.
She's probably not even gonna get the chance to go out in front of a live audience and see how the live audience acts in front of her.
Exactly.
When coming out of this past summer's run, you know what I mean, to see how people recept her. But yeah, I mean, it's like, why would you do that? Why would you do that to her?
Exactly.
You know what I
What do you
mean?
gain from that? I just don't get it. God. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, man, 100%. Yeah, I guess other than that, we can get it started on AEW Dynamite. So this past week's episode of Dynamite, I would say it had a couple bright spots, but otherwise it was kind of just one of those episodes. I mean,
Yeah.
every Dynamite can't hit, you know what I mean? But
Exactly.
since I guess we can address this before we actually go over Dynamite. Since we have a loaded episode of news on Friday, and we'll put it in the news on Friday if we think of anything else to say, man. But man, what about TNT trying to get AEW to stop doing surprise debuts? What about it, bro?
Bro.
Um.
God. Man.
So first of all, why? And
Literally.
the one, I guess the surprise debut that made them feel this way was Sting. I mean, I can understand you wanna promote it, but if these people had any brains, they would know what's one of the main things in what's one of the main things in WWE that just makes everything so underwhelming and so just not exciting. It's the fact that they announce everything. So if I'm looking at this from TNT and I'm looking at, my rivals, and I know these people don't dig this deep into it. They just look at it from a standpoint that's That's about from that's they look at it from a standpoint that only a true fucking idiot that doesn't watch wrestling look at it from. But when you look at it from our perspective, well, again, bro, one of the main things one of the main things that WWE does all the time that pisses people off is they fucking announce everything. And then they tell us, the fans, that we need to stop overthinking everything. Like, bro, like, bro, what do you expect us to do when you fucking announce everything? You don't have to overthink it that bad. Oh, well, we gotta promote it. We gotta do all this, bro. How about making something fun for the fan, bro? And AEW's been really good at that, doing surprise debuts. They have quite a couple. The first episode of Dynamite, it was the one with Jake Hager and Proud and Powerful, Santana and Ortiz. They debuted. Obviously, they got the Sting one. Well, they have Christian, but that was on pay-per-view. Paul White was on Twitter, which actually makes sense why those two haven't been on Dynamite. Because now we're hearing this news, and again, man, that shit's whack, bro. That's one of, like I said again, bro. That is one of the things in WWE that has got to be one of the most aggravating concepts that they have, is they literally fucking announce everything, bro. Do you have any idea how cool a John Morrison Royal Rumble return would have been, but instead Ryan Satan fucking announces it on WWE backstage? I mean, what the fuck?
Bro.
Really?
Like, come on.
Yeah, man, it's just, it makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. And you would think these people have been dealing with wrestling companies for a while, being that they had top two wrestling companies in WCW and AEW, that they would that they would know what makes a wrestling show cool and fun and whatnot. And one of the cool things about it is surprise debuts. I mean, AEW does great with them. They did Miro, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Brody. They did Matt Hardy. That was one of the best ones, right? And I mean, come on, man. That's so fucking whack. And it looks like AEW is gonna unfortunately have to listen to them, which sucks, man. It sucks, because Paul White would have been super shocking if he just walked out on the stage on Dynamite, Christian's wasn't that bad because it was on pay-per-view. You know what I mean? They did Mox too. That was one of the best ones, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, hopefully they could start doing them at pay-per-views, which I like, because, and I get why they do it, but I just like shit to be at the pay-per-view. It kind of brings me back to my TakeOver days, when people would hit the ring after TakeOver, or they would be in the crowd.
Do shit.
Yeah, but AEW has a track record with having people debut on Dynamite, which I get, because what else is your weekly TV for? But
Exactly.
I love paying for a pay-per-view, and the last thing you see is a huge shock at the end, or something like that, you know. So yeah, but this sucks, but hopefully they can start doing more of them on pay-per-view and not on Twitter, hopefully, man. So I mean, Paul White's wasn't bad, but I think they could have made that more shocking. And mind you, that was very shocking. But they could have made that more shocking, I think, if they would have did it at a pay-per-view or on Dynamite or whatever, man. So, yeah, bro. But, yeah, man. But what did you think about that?
Yeah, bro, I was thinking about that, bro, and that's such a stupid way, because you know it's all about the ratings for fucking Mr. Turner. But I was thinking, bro, they don't know the AEW fan base, because it's a hardcore fan base. It's not based around, like, the casual fan base with announcements. Just announcing shit when it happens isn't, for a fan base like AEW, isn't going to bring in the numbers over time. Yeah, it might pop a rating here and there, but with fans of like AEW, especially hardcore AEW fans, what people want is just consistently good shit. And surprises like that is what hardcore fans recognize. It's just good shit and shit that makes me want to watch your product. And the more they do that, the more fans are gonna get over time, bro. And the less they do that, the less the hardcore fans will be like, yeah, what's the alternative to WWE? Because in the hardcore fans' minds, it's not just what's on TV; it's what's backstage too, and what's different between each company. And if shit's starting to look the same, a lot of fans are not going to be that into AEW as they might be now. So if TNT wants to keep AEW's fan base growing, do surprises, do shit like that, because AEW fans care a lot about what's happening backstage. So, and if it's some bullshit that Turner, fucking Mr. Turner, TNT is doing, that's not gonna make people want to watch your show more. If anything, it's gonna do the opposite, bro. So, they gotta realize that AEW's fan base is different from most. It's a hardcore fan base, and that relies on consistency, doing good shit backstage, and shit like surprises. A mentality like actual surprises on your pay-per-views and dynamites. Because that Sting surprise is one of the coolest I've ever seen. Period, bro. That shit went fucking hard. And now, if there's nothing like that, what's the magic to the show? And AEW fans come back for magic like that. That's what made NXT in 2018 special, because it had that magic of its flow of what it did. And now that NXT in 2018 lost that, it's not the same. So I don't want the same to happen with AEW, bro. So this news, I was pissed to hear it, and I could kind of tell that it really wasn't much of Tony Khan. Or I thought it was weird that it was Tony Khan that was all of a sudden just announcing shit willy-nilly. But this makes a lot of sense, and I'm not into it, and they gotta change it. Because it might be good in the short term, but it's gonna be bad in the long term with the no surprises idea of running things. So fucking TNT needs to realize that, bro. That's what I'll say.
Right, because it gets to a point where, you know, it's almost like you see all these surprises on Dynamite, and all of a sudden it makes Dynamite a must-watch show. Like, oh shit, I better watch Dynamite. Somebody could debut tonight. You know what I mean? It makes it more intriguing to watch. But when it's just a bunch of fucking sloppy faction warfare and nothing, it's over time people are like, oh, okay. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But, you know, what happened to all these great surprises that Dynamite does and stuff like that. And, you know, AEW is such a great company, bro. They are able to hide that shit very well. Like Jake Hager, John Moxley, Miro, Sting. A lot of these guys
kept that shit secret.
Yeah, dude. Christian. I mean, a lot of these guys came in completely hush-hush, you know what I mean? Nobody said a fucking word, you know, and, you know, it makes a great moment. But, yeah, I mean, that you gotta keep AEW a unpredictable must-watch show.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And especially when their year 2 hasn't really been going as expected, if I'm being completely honest. You gotta do something, you know what I mean? And that's one of the things they do great. Why would you take that away from them?
Literally, it's one of their strong points. Don't take away one of their strong points.
Yeah, man. So moving on to Dynamite, man. We get this opening match with Christian and Frankie Kazarian. Christian looked absolutely great physically. As for in the ring, he did really good. He did very good, as a matter of fact. And Frankie Kazarian, you could kind of tell, was kind of leading him along a little bit, because Christian was absolutely gassed. My thing, you can, I guess you just kind of gotta give him some time, because it's almost like it's almost like running laps. Like the first time you do it compared to the like 10th time you do it per se. You know what I mean? You'll be able,
Exactly.
your stamina will build up. I mean, this guy hasn't
Hmm.
wrestled a match in 7 years.
How long?
Uh,
Exactly.
but I will say in Christian's case, man, it was a little risky, kind of being 47 years old to come into a company and with the moniker outwork everyone. I think that's a little risky,
Yeah.
especially
Uh,
because of that AEW roster.
yeah.
That's going to be pretty hard to live up to, but well, I'll give him a pass here because it was his first match back, but
Hmm.
nonetheless, his first match was great, and he looks in better shape than he ever did, but yeah, man, he looks fantastic, bro. He looks fantastic in the ring, and a great opener here with Frankie Kazarian, and obviously he picks up the win. Next up, we get this great Darby Allin promo where he told Matt, "Your money doesn't mean shit to me." That's what he told Matt
Hmm.
Hardy, and it was fantastic. Another great Darby promo. You could tell he produced this vignette as well. There was another. There was another one of those little bits where I guess one of his friends puts on like a paper Matt Hardy mask with the eye cut out, and it looks super
Hmm.
creepy but super cool. And they were waving money around and stuff, and he's just he's clearly building to a match with a one-off match with Matt Hardy, and Lance Archer seems to just kind of be waiting in the shadows as to where Scorpio Sky did absolutely nothing. But next up, we get yet again another manly, very manly Jade Cargill promo, bro. It's got to be like the third week in a row now. She's that bitch.
That
Two
bitch.
Red Velvet. Another promo where she's what is it? Building up to her match that they still haven't announced with Red Velvet. I don't know if it's gonna be at Double or Nothing or what, but yeah, we get another manly Jade Cargill promo, and she's coming along, man. She's coming along. I don't know what it is with her main punchline telling Red Velvet that she's that bitch,
That
but
bitch.
I don't know why she makes her voice get that deep, but yeah, it definitely makes me uncomfortable, nonetheless. But next up, man, oh god, you want to go over those? You want to go over those three before I get on to this main
Yeah,
thing?
bro. I got you, bro. Yeah, bro. That opening match, Christian and Frankie Kazarian, I actually missed it. I had a massive headache and took a nap and woke up at like 7:30, so I missed that match. Hero was good, man, but I am not shocked to the fact that Christian was like winded and was gassed. I am not shocked at all, bro. He is 47 years old and he's in AEW, bro. That's like you were saying. That's like just not a good mix. Not saying it shouldn't be, but like he should have known this was gonna happen, and and I knew it was gonna happen because in a company that cares so much about the in-ring work, you can't come in at that age and just expect to be a top guy. You know what I mean? And that proved that, he kind of right now isn't, bro. So it wasn't bad, but he just needs to keep doing it, get that stamina back up, and just get himself back up. You know what I mean? So couple more matches, he should be ready for Kenny Omega. Is he at Kenny's in ring? Does he match Kenny Omega in the ring at this age? No. Can he at this age? No. But it'll be a good match if he just keeps going. If he perfects his stamina, it'll be a good match. It'll be a good, sadly low card title match. At Double or Nothing, mad, but yeah, bro, it was a good match from what I hear. Not surprised that he was gassed, and he just needs to keep having matches and just needs to keep perfecting his stamina again, man, because it's been a long time. And practicing just in the ring, just on your free time, it's not the same as a live match, bro. So definitely, does he have a match on their fucking house show? on Friday? I have no clue.
I
Because that
don't.
would be good practice for him.
Yeah, I am not sure. Not sure.
Yeah, I don't know, but if not, he should, bro. Be good practice for him, and he just needs more and more practice if he wants to be able to face Kenny Omega, bro. But that's my thoughts on that shit. I mean, he's slowly coming into, his age and perfecting it, but it's gonna take time, bro. But that Darby promo, that shit went crazy, bro. Love the artistic style of Darby Allin, bro. Love it, bro. It was amazing in that street fighting. It was great in that segment about Matt Hardy. Like I said, his friend put on the heart, like that Hardy face, and was doing that. Like, bro, that shit's just so cool. I love that type of shit. Darby Allin is super interesting with his art style and all that shit. Love it, bro. Keep that up. And I mean, Lance Archer's cool, man, but I mean, as much as he probably should win it, because if he doesn't win it, if he does face Darby, then he's gonna be a loser eventually when they face each other. But I just would love to see Darby. And when Darby's done with the TNT title, you got to keep him doing important shit, bro, because
Oh yeah.
he has so many people he could face that he himself can just make cool, bro. So love Darby. Not into Matt Hardy at the moment. Ever since his loss at fucking
Yep.
Revolution, he has just not been it.
Yep.
On BT, I just skimmed over BT today. There was like nothing on that fucking show. I don't know if you watched it, bro,
Yeah, I did.
but I couldn't tell you a single thing that happened on BT
Did you
today.
watch the end of it?
I didn't watch the end of it.
Oh, it was awesome.
What happened?
The Bucks were looking into Matt grabbed Nick backstage. He walked past him and he's like, "Let's go. We got to talk about something." And they were looking into a mirror, and the promo of like Brandon Cutler last week on BTE where he was telling him like, "You guys aren't in the same mindset." Like that promo was playing over, and then the Don Callis one where he was like, when I look at you guys, or he said,
Yeah.
when you guys look at yourself, do you see the same Matt and Nick that I did in New Japan? And it was like playing old clips of them while they were looking into the mirror, and then it was like cutting over to like old clips of them with like all the belts and shit like that. It was really cool.
Nice, bro, nice. Definitely teasing Hangman, bro, because to what we're thinking right now is that they're starting to miss the old them, holding all the belts. But I really think it's what it's going to turn into is they really miss just Hangman. You know what I mean? That era of the Bucks. So that's going to be awesome, bro. Love that. Besides that, BT is fucking... What is the point of watching it
Bro, there
at
was a
this point?
stupid ass segment with Gallows on it. Bro, it was kind of funny only because I love watching people fall, but the
Uh-huh.
reason he was just retarded.
Yeah, of course.
They said he jacked off so much it made him blind. And this guy was like walking. This guy was like he tripped. He grabbed a clothes rack and was like walking with it, and he fell into it and like broke it, and he like fucking fell on the ground, bro. It was hilarious the way he fell. But other than that,
God.
I that was only funny to me because I fucking just love watching people fall. It's just hilarious,
Yeah.
bro. But
I can't stand Doc Gallows.
yeah. But
Fucking
other than
hate
that,
him.
he's just a fucking dork.
Fucking
Big fucking
Doc,
dork.
man. Big fucking dumbass. He is everything that Shane McMahon says Braun is. That is Gallows. Gallows. But yeah, bro. Matt Hardy is just not been it. I do not like Butcher and the Blade. They're just not what I thought they would be. They're, these mercenaries that just go with whoever's paying them enough. Or whatever. But not into it, bro. The bunny sucks. Why is she employed? I mean, and just by association,
Brandy's
Private
friend.
Party is just literally she's Brandy's friend. That's why. And by association, Private Party just don't feel the same.
Yep.
By association, and it's just a fuck situation, bro. But Darby himself, beast, and love what he does, bro. Can't wait. Um, yeah, bro, but, on to the next thing. Hold on. Let me look to see what yeah, bro, that Jade Cargill promo. Another one of her classic, deep for no reason, deep voice for no reason promos. She's that bit, however, God, like, in, in general, Jade Cargill isn't bad. Nah, she's fine in the ring. She's fine on the mic. But, like, she's just tries too hard. You know what I mean? She just tries way too hard to be tough and shit.
Try to be
Like, she's
intense.
got muscles. Exactly. You're not Samoa Joe. You know what I mean? Stop trying to be. Just be you. You know what I mean? She's athletic. Embrace that athleticness. And bring that into your promos. Don't try to act like fucking, like Samoa Joe. Getting your voice all deep and trying to act intense. It is just doesn't fit for her, bro. And the match with Red Velvet, like you said, bro, when is this match happening? Is it happening at Double or Nothing? Is it in a couple of weeks? Like, what? Why hasn't Red Velvet gotten a chance to have a promo for defending herself and whatnot? So, I could be doing better with this, bro. Don't hate Jade Cargill. It's just, she tries too hard, and she acts like she's way better than she actually is. So, it's just not a good mix, and they just need to do more with Red Velvet. You know what I mean? To give her some promo time, let her have some matches on Dynamite. It can't all just be Jade Cargill, you know what I mean? Especially because Jade Cargill isn't the type to carry a feud. She's not a Darby Allin. You know, she can't carry the feud like Darby is right now in that. She can't do that. So let Red Velvet have her time to give, you know, her senses in the feud and whatnot. So that's my thoughts on that, bro. Don't hate it. It's just could be done better and more cohesively.
Yeah, man. So, moving on, bro. We get this exhibition between
God.
Cody and QT Marshall, bro. And remember last week how I said, what a fucking idiot Cody's gonna look like if he even tries to hook the figure four or the crossroads, because he said if he hooks him, he was gonna relinquish him. But why would you hook him in the first place if you were gonna just relinquish him? This motherfucker did it back to back. He goes for the figure four, gets out of it, picks him up, goes for the crossroads, or, you know, he's holding him in the crossroads position, and he just drops him. Why would you go for a back-to-back? Like, isn't it fresh in your mind, like, oh, I can't do this? So why would you go for the other move if you know you can't do that either?
Exactly.
Idiot, bro. Idiot, man. I hate little shit like that. I hate it, bro. I hate it. And he relinquishes the holds. QT rolls out of the ring after Cody was going to hit both of them. Cody sits on the middle rope and lets him get back in the ring, and he fucking gives Arn Anderson a sucker punch. Everybody jumps into the ring. QT standing on the ramp. He turns around, and the announcers are trying to play it off like he feels bad. And all of a sudden, Nick Camarado, Aaron Solo, and Anthony Ogogo, who actually has a pretty good look, but just like Private Party, he's guilty by association. Anthony Ogogo, they kept playing him up as this huge Olympic boxer. And they start beating up the whole Nightmare family. Start beating the shit out of all of them. They put Nick Camarado picks up the steps. Good God. I can't make this shit up. He picks up the steps and he's like, ah! You can hear him yelling while he's picking up the steps like they weigh 2 fucking tons, and you could clearly tell there's no bottom. You know, they're hollow as a motherfucker. And
oh, it's just aluminum.
yeah, and he throws him on there, and the announcers are trying to play him up like he's Mr. Braun. So, you know, so QT they have QT. Goddamn, why do I keep burping? They have QT go and get Dustin. They bring him on the steps. They give him a pile driver on the steps. And all of a sudden, you just start here. Oh my God, he's calling for Cody. He's calling for Cody. Like they're about to fucking cut his head off or some shit.
Yeah.
And they get Cody's head on the steps. By the way, wasn't Cody just in a feud with Pentagon?
Yeah. Was that just like a one-time thing or something? What's going on here?
I mean, I guess Cody didn't really give a shit about those comments Pentagon kept making about his daughter. I mean, bro, what? This shit don't make no sense, bro. Man, no. So, oh, yeah, they're calling for Cody, and they put his head on the steps and whatnot. QT Marshall, like an idiot, bro. Like, this guy picked up the chair so slow, it almost reminded me of when me and you used to use our pillows as steel chairs. He was raising it up to his head, and he's got it sitting there for like 5 seconds, and he's just standing there like an idiot with his hands up in the air with the chair. And Red Velvet comes out, and I thought it was Brandy. But it was Red Velvet. She's like, no, this is your friend, And all 3 of them walked off, or all 4 of them. Go, Aaron Solo, God, his fucking life. Oh, don't even get me started on that. And Nick Camarado and QT Marshall all walk off. It's like, bro, fucking Cody. I'm glad he's in something. I'm glad he's going to be in a feud that he can be in for a good amount of time and not keep switching off between 3 different feuds, and whichever one of the week he feels like it, he's gonna be in that one. He was gonna be in that feud that week. I'm glad I shouldn't even be saying this, because for all we know, next week he could have a beef with Lance Archer again all of a sudden, for all we know, with this fucking guy and his mentality. But hopefully this is a feud that can keep this guy from burying other people, and he could bury QT Marshall all he wants, but yeah, hopefully this is just going to keep this guy out of everything else on the show, because I've just had it with Cody Rhodes beating Pentagon for no reason, and having him beat this guy and that guy, and putting himself in this squash match with this guy for no reason, and doing this and that, and being on TV without a fucking purpose. Here, I guess we can actually get this guy in some kind of feud, I guess, to keep this guy occupied. But, man, am I excited about a fucking Nightmare Family Civil War. Jesus Christ. This shit sucks.
Don't give Cody too much power.
Yeah, aside from me being happy that this guy is going to not be in 5 feuds at once, this shit sucks. I mean, bro. Who likes QT Marshall? I mean, come on now. Come on, man. Yeah, bro, but what did you think about this exhibition?
That shit was sucked, bro. Bro, why does QT have a faction? What? Why? Cody's
Everybody is a faction.
Literally, bro. Like, I love faction warfare. I think for the most part, AEW does it well. For the most part, you can negate some of them, but I like that there's a good amount of factions in AEW. It's different. It's engaging. I like it. Not everybody has to be in a group, but I like a lot of groups, you know what I mean? But this, come on, bro. You don't need these types of groups. You make groups that make sense, like the Inner Circle, like the Pinnacle, like fucking any form of the Elite, you know what I mean? don't have this. Bro, oh man. First of all, why was the Nightmare Family in its original iteration even a thing? Why is QT Marshall wrestling? Uh, I ask this myself. I ask myself this every time. Why is QT Marshall a thing? Why? Why is Brandy on TV a thing? Why is Aaron Solo in the Nightmare Family? You know what I mean? What happened to Lee Johnson? This whole storyline was about him, and now where is he? What happened to Lee Johnson? I want to know. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this shit sucks, bro. Another faction that is completely meaningless, bro. Like, QT Marshall, Aaron Solo, and who was the other one? Go-Go something?
Anthony Ogogo.
Anthony Ogogo. It is like, it's like the Nexus without the coolness of the Nexus. It was like if half of those guys were just in a group together and they were just friends on TV. That's what this group is. It's the Nexus if the Nexus wasn't the Nexus. It's just jobbers together, purpose for no purpose. For a feud against, just to get Cody Rhodes a win. Because we all know who's going to win this feud. Because he's got to be a good person. He's got to fight for his daughter's name. And he was wronged. He was betrayed. Oh my god, I am so dreading to see Cody on TV again. Because we're going to have to hear this motherfucker talk that he was good to these people, and that he liked them, and he helped them, that he stabbed them in the back, blah, 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 his daughter. That's all we're going to hear from this motherfucker, and I'm tired of it, bro. Why? First of all, why is Cody even on TV, bro? Cody needs to take a massive break from TV. From before now, until after his daughter's born. Because maybe then, when he comes back to TV, I'll be interested to see what he does.
Oh.
But,
Man, I knew that fucking name sounds familiar, bro. Anthony Ogogo is one of the original proposed members. He was gonna be in Jake Hager's spot of the Inner Circle.
Oh, shit.
Knew that name sound familiar, bro.
Yep. God damn, that's crazy, bro. But, bro, what? All for Cody Rhodes to just be a better person. Come on, bro. What are any of these people gonna do after this shitty little feud? This shitty little civil war? What is QT Marshall going to do on his own? Come on, bro. What is Aaron Solo, that no-life, gonna do? What is he gonna do? But he doesn't have Bailey anymore. He's useless on AEW. Why is he even playing AEW? What is his point? Why is he a thing? Why is, bro, oh man, I'm not a, bro, I'm not even, the more factions itself isn't a bad thing to me. I don't hate it. It's what the factions are. It's QT Marshall, Aaron Solo, and Anthony Ogogo, whatever the fuck his name is. That's what's the problem. And who does Cody have? Oh, Cody Rhodes, Dustin, and Lee Johnson. What a group of three. Like, that's gonna fucking make a moves. Bro, why is Dustin wrestling? Isn't he like fucking 55 or something?
Maybe 51. Something like that.
Bro, go mow your fucking lawn. Go build a deck in your backyard. Go do something, bro. Act your age, motherfucker, please. I mean, come on, bro. And Lee Johnson, why put Lee Johnson into this whole Nightmare Family deal? Just because this motherfucker comes from Cody's fucking training place, wrestling school, whatever the fuck. It doesn't mean he has to be paired with Cody. You could do so much better with Lee Johnson, bro. Come on, bro. Cody, like I said, why is Cody on TV at all? This shit is a shit show. And that segment itself was garbage. They're playing it up like the steel chairs are fucking, like, they're making it look like he just murdered somebody. They're making it look like he just dropped a car. on his ass. It was a steel chair that probably weighs the same as a bag of empty soda cans. Bro, what? Oh, oh man, that shit just sucks. Man, what a garbage ass faction. What a garbage ass story. What? Cody has too much power at this point. You can't let someone just do this. If I'm Tony Khan, and I'm hearing that Cody Rhodes wants to do Nightmare Family Civil War with QT Marshall as the big rival, I'm looking at him like, bro, I ought to give you a pink slip just for suggesting that. What kind of shit is that, bro? This shit just makes the company look bad. This shit just makes Cody look bad. He doesn't look good, but it doesn't help. And I want fucking with other factions. Uh, Jurassic Express to an extent, they're cool, bro. You know what I mean? And just what could possibly ever be cool about QT Marshall? You know, it's not. Just don't do factions like this, and that's just the simple. This is a simple thoughts on that. Is just don't do factions like this. If you're gonna do factions, don't do this. Shit sucked.
Yeah, another thing they need to learn what not to do is have all these factions on the same episode of Dynamite. I mean,
Yeah,
we've seen so many factions on this episode. It's like,
it's
what the
unreal.
fuck?
They gotta divide them more often, bro. They really do.
Yeah. Yeah, not everybody. And Tony Khan has been very known for this, but he's been very known for this, but trying to get everybody on the show, like, you can't do that, bro. Save some of these
Exactly.
people, bro. Let some of these people. It's gotta be cool to see some of these people, man. If we're seeing them every week, it's to the point where it's like, yo, why are we seeing all these fucking factions on the show every week? It's like, what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck? It gives off the fact that they have no idea what the fuck they're doing. They just want to get everybody on the show.
Exactly.
Um,
Split them up. Do what 2018 NXT did. Don't have every big person in every big group on the show every week. You know what I mean? Split it
mhm,
up. The same week Aleister Black was there, Adam Cole probably wasn't there that week. You know what I mean?
right,
So they gotta learn shit like that.
right. Yeah. I mean, I understand it's harder because you're doing 2 hours instead of one, but it's to a point, it's like, yo, why is there so many fucking factions, bro? And why are they all on why are they all on the same show at once? Like, yo,
Exactly.
not all these people need to be here every week. If Matt Hardy has such a problem with Darby Allin, why is he still trying to beef with Dark Order? Darby Allin's not in the fucking Dark Order. The fuck? You know what
Exactly.
I mean?
Just doesn't make sense.
They're going after Tay Conti. Let me remind you, Matt, Tay Conti is not in the Dark Order. Her friend is.
No.
What? Why are you sending the bunny after her? She's not in the Dark Order. What the fuck?
Exactly. Just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, man. Next up, I got my boy Ethan Page hanging around with this guy Scorpio Sky, and they're building to a match on Dark with the Seidel brothers. Who gives a shit, bro? Instead of seeing Cody and his lovely, humongous faction on this show, why aren't we seeing more of Ethan Page instead of this Dark
Yeah.
Order, or not Dark Order, Nightmare Family Civil War? Come on now.
Like,
And
bro, this is
why do you got this man Ethan Page hanging around with this idiot? Ridiculous, man, ridiculous. Do you have anything you want to say on this?
yeah, bro, like, dude, what a waste of just time in general on Dynamite with this Nightmare Family Civil War. You could do so much better for your TV time than that, like you said, with Ethan Page. I know, I don't know how this sounds, but what's his name again?
Scorpio Sky.
The Scorpio Sky. I don't know why I forgot his name. I know his name, I just forgot it. Why is Ethan Page with Scorpio Sky? What? Bro, listen. Scorpio Sky isn't bad. He's just very uninteresting in what he does, bro. He's just a good wrestler. You know what I mean? He's like Roderick Strong without the UE. You know what I mean? Like, you're good, great in the ring. What is your point? What are you here for? Imagine Roderick Strong as a heel, but without the UE. He would literally just be Scorpio Sky. You know what I mean? So, it's Scorpio Sky is just uninteresting. That's just how it is, bro. He needs a total revamp of personality, look, all of it, bro. He just needs to become a completely different person on TV for him to be interesting. And Ethan Page is taking a hit with it because he's great, he's interesting, but pairing him with Scorpio Sky versus the Seidel brothers for Dark Elevation, Dark whatever whichever one it is, it's just not it, bro. It is just a waste of Ethan Page and a waste of TV time with the Nightmare Family, because you could do so much better with your roster than the Nightmare Family with people like Ethan Page. So that's my thoughts on that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. Next up, we get Red Velvet in the back getting interviewed for saving Cody, but before she could get a word out, all she got out was, "Yeah, he's my partner." What? He was your partner in that one blow-off mixed tag match. The fuck?
Yeah.
What do you mean he's your partner? Want to go and tell Brandy Rhodes that?
Come on, bro.
And then she gets beat up by manly Jade Cargill, bro, and Jade Cargill yells to her once again that she is that bitch. So, yeah,
My God.
I don't know why that needed to happen. Considering 3 segments ago, we had a promo of this match being built even more. So I don't know why this backstage assault needed to happen. But yeah, I don't know. Is there anything you want to say on this?
Yeah, bro, it just reiterates my point of just let Red Velvet talk about their feud more.
Yeah, they don't give her
Jade
any
Cargill.
mic time.
And Jade Cargill isn't interesting enough to carry the feud on her own. So just let Jade Cargill have a couple promos here and there. Just less of Jade Cargill, more of the both of them, because Jade Cargill's not that good. Come on, bruh.
Yeah, man. Next up, we get an angry Mox promo talking about the Good Brothers. And yeah, it was just a typical Mox promo, very good, obviously. And then he would go out to have a match against Cesar Bononi, who everybody seems to be in favor of, obviously being everything that's going on with him and his wife. I can only imagine what the guy's going through. So it's cool that AEW is, kind of giving him a spotlight, letting him, allowing him to take his mind off shit. And, just kind of have a match. And he's not so bad. He's not so bad. He's always obviously been a little uninteresting, but he's got a good look. He's got a good moveset and stuff like that. He's a very good talent. And they just got to find a more interesting role for him. But I'm happy that AEW is, allowing him to, like I said, take his mind off shit and not. I mean, like I said, I can only imagine what the guy's going through. But he had a decent little match with Mox here. It went 8 minutes, so that was very good. In WWE, I guarantee you they wouldn't have gave a shit what the guy was going through, and it had him go out there against one of the top guys like Mox in 2 minutes. You know what I mean? But AEW let him have, a decent length for a TV match, and he went and he did his thing, man. But in the end, obviously, Mox picked up the victory here. So yeah, man. But what did you think about this match?
Yeah, bro, it's really nice to see what AEW is doing. just being a quality company, man. They're giving this man TV time. They're helping his wife financially with what she's going through, man. Love to see it, and good for him to get his mind off it, man. He's never been that interesting, like you were saying, but he's good in the ring. He's got a good look, so it, there's potential, and in a faction,
Mhm.
he could strive well in a faction. Should he be in some random ass faction? No, calm it down, AEW.
Oh
Like,
yeah, it's another faction. They had they had him out
oh
there
yeah,
with Nick Nemeth, and fucking JD Drake.
like why?
Like,
Why is that a thing, bro? Like that is the factions that are bullshit. You know what I mean? But on the other side of it, it was actually nice to see Mox outside of those Dean Ambrose-esque promos, backstage things
oh yeah,
with Eddie Kingston. It was nice to just see him in the ring, being Mox, bro. That was really nice. And, like, him and Eddie together isn't bad inherently, but what they're doing with them right now, making them kind of comedic, is just not it. It gives me Dean Ambrose PTSD, and I am not into that, bro. So just let Knox and Eddie be, because those two together, serious, can be amazing. Because both of them individually serious
oh
is
yeah.
amazing. Let them do that. They could crack a couple jokes here and there. I don't mind. But what they're doing now with those backstage fucking videos, it's not it. Not it for me, and it was a nice change of pace to see Mox like in a match setting this last week, bro. Really enjoyed that, bro. But good for Cesar Bononi or Cesar or whatever the fuck his name is now. Good for him, bro. And I just hope his wife can get better and good. Hopefully he can get through this, bro, and hopefully he could use matches as an escape from what's going on.
Right, right, for sure, man. Next up, man, we got this Team Taz promo, and this I don't know where this is going, but
Seriously.
Taz himself is playing a role where he's pretty much in denial about what's going on. This promo consisted of Brian Cage and Ricky Starks arguing about they were talking about I think they were talking about like on Dark how Ricky got like a flashback of what the old Team Taz used to be like, and he wanted to know what Brian thought, and then Brian got up and then they started arguing. Taz told them to both sit down, and then Taz, said nobody could stop the path of rage, and then it went off, man. I genuinely have no idea where they're going with this feud. I mean,
Genuinely.
I don't I don't want to imagine Brian Cage on his own. It's just not something that intrigues me. I think him and Taz are like I don't know, bro. It's like him and Taz is like Heyman and Brock. Like I can't imagine Brock without Heyman. You know what I mean? I can't imagine Cage without Taz. I think him and Taz just fit like a glove. You know what I mean? They're just great together. Um, and yeah, man, I do not want to see that come to an end. But yeah, man, I have no idea where they're going with this one, man. But what do you think about this segment?
Yeah, bro. I just don't know with this Team Taz shit, bro. Like, this is like AEW's Hurt Business. What would you do if all these people weren't in a group? You know what I mean? Don't try to do this shit, bro. Stop. You know what I mean? Stop trying to do this. Team Taz, inner turmoil, fucking type shit, bro. Just don't. Just let it be a great group. Let them stick together and just let them do shit as a group, because this is one of the factions that work together as an actual faction. And Team Taz, they're interesting. They make sense. They're cool. Perfect faction in AEW. One of their more staple tag teams developing into not tag teams factions. Don't do this. Don't try to give hints of breaking up turmoil, unless it's just a way to get Ricky Starks out of the group. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but like, even without, what is Ricky Starks gonna do outside of this group? As much as I don't care for Ricky Starks, what he's gonna do outside of this group? You know what I mean? Just keep the group together as it is. It has a flow of people like it. I'm not into Ricky Starks, but most AEW fans are. So
He would look pretty cool
group,
with Cesar Bononi.
yeah, I can imagine those two together. That could be a cool little side tag team or something. But like, what is this Team Taz shit? Why is Brian Cage all of a sudden becoming a babyface? Like, bro, what? It just doesn't fucking make sense, bro. Not into what they're doing with Team Taz, bro. They they need to just cut this out. I get there's not much for Team Taz to do, but like, but the thing is, if it wasn't for that Nightmare Family bullshit, they'd have enough time and people on TV to do something with Team Taz. You know what I mean? It, come on, just first of all, they need to have a clear direction of whatever this Team Taz thing is, because I have no clue what's happening, and just don't do what they're doing. You know what I mean? So I'm not into it. Just keep Team Taz as a cohesive group, and just do feuds of Team Taz as a group against other people, bro. It's just that simple.
Yeah, yeah, man. Next up, this was my favorite part of the show. So we got this MJF's gift to the pinnacle segment, and he brings him back in the locker room, and he introduces that they have a new designer. This was one of the things I was thinking about when I was watching with SmackDown. MJF needs to gift that guy to Seth Rollins, bro. So some nice suits. Some nice suits, man, because I don't know what the fuck. Everybody's making a big deal, according to Seth. Seth dripping Rollins. Bro, just stop it. Please. Every time this guy walks out, he resembles less and less of Joseph Seed and less of Hitman. So I don't know. I digress. But he he announces, or not announces, but he shows them that they have a new suit designer guy, and then he says that this bathroom needs a redesign, a remodel. And he opens up the door, and standing in the bathroom, I don't know why they were hiding in the bathroom, but Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Proud and Powerful were standing there. That shocked the shit out of me, man. I was watching, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, and he's like, we need to go. I love this, but one of the logic gaps in there, I was thinking, I'm like, wait, why didn't the other guys like hop up? Like they didn't see them standing there too?
Yeah.
But so he says, we need to go. So he opens up the door, and there is standing Jake Hager, bro, and he punches MJF. All the other guys come out of the bathroom, and they all start fighting, bro. The fight leads out. Oh, before they went out in the hallway, Chris Jericho grabs something, and he hit Cash in the head with it, and then he hit Dax, and when he hit Dax, you could see Dax holding his head like Jericho just messed him up, and you hear beep, the sensor, and as soon as the sensor goes away, you hear him say, fuck. That popped me, bro. That was funny as fuck. That was funny. So the fight leads out in the hallway. Guevara ends up giving a GTS to Spears, and he slams the door. He slams his head in the door, which they did great camera work to make that look as cool as possible. And then we get Wardlow and Jake Hager, just a classic brute fight. They're slamming each other up against the wall. This ended with Wardlow being chokeslammed through a massage table. That was pretty cool. My favorite part of all this was when FTR was outside with Proud and Powerful, and they were all fighting, bro. And Cash pushed away Santana, and Ortiz trucked him into an ice bath. I thought that was cool as fuck. I really liked that segment a lot. And Cash was laying in the ice bath. And then Santana went to hit Dax with a director's chair. It broke off, and the piece that had a sharp piece of wood in, he hit him in the head with it, and Santana and Ortiz were talking shit to him, saying like, "Oh, look at you now, look at you now," and then they hit him in the head, and then it went back to Jericho and Max fighting. Jericho threw him through the Pepsi refrigerator. The glass went everywhere. Jericho told him the worst is yet to come, and he poured champagne on him. And then they drug him out, and then they took off the Pinnacle sign and put the Inner Circle sign back up, taking back their locker room. And yeah, bro, it was a badass segment, dude. It really, really was. I love this segment, bro. Santana and Ortiz looked like absolute killers, bro. Santana had Dax's blood all over his tank top. Awesome, bro. Awesome, dude. I loved it. I love this segment. Everything about it. The Inner Circle, bro, has never looked cooler to me. They've never looked cooler, bro. They actually have a purpose, and it makes sense in a babyface role, bro. And you know, these are the kind of factions I want to see on this show, man. Not Hardy Family Office and the fucking Nightmare Family. And JD Drake, Nick Nemeth, and Cesar Bononi. Like, what the fuck? This is the definition of a faction. These two right here. And like I said, the Inner Circle's been coming into their own. The Pinnacle is very early on, but with this group, you could kind of just tell these guys are going to be fucking awesome. And yeah, man, but yeah, badass segment, dude. I cannot wait to see what these two groups can do with each other in the future. And this was just a glimpse of what's to come, man. And it was incredible, to say the least, man. But what did you think about this?
Yeah, bro, I love this fucking segment, bro. The beginning of it was awesome. Fucking MJF getting these guys suits to look like actual fucking people and not a fucking idiot like Seth Rollins, fucking comedy geek. Not, bro, Seth. Hate that shit that they got that man wearing, but love that part of the segment, bro. And that bathroom part where he opened the door, sees it's the Inner Circle and closes the door, loved it, and it was shocking as hell. And it reminded me a lot of, I forgot who had that match, but that backstage brawl in like AEW like last year, where they accidentally opened that one door and it was just Orange Cassidy standing there.
That was the Bucks and Proud and Powerful.
Yeah, oh wow, that's crazy. And fucking Orange Cassidy's just standing there, blank face.
That was when he was cool.
The door. That was when he was fucking cool. My God, but that shit was awesome, and it reminded me of that so much. Loved it. And the beatdown itself was just awesome, bro. Loved every like element of it, from the big guy versus big guy and Wardlow and Hager, the more personal fighting, and Jericho and MJF and all that, bro. I was calling them LAX, Proud and Powerful, are exactly, Wednesday night, that is exactly what I imagined them as when I always heard JD talking about these two. That is who he was talking about. This Proud and Powerful. If they are that from now on, they're going to be one of the best tag teams in this company, bro. Easily. That shit was amazing. They were brutal. They were cool. They looked cool. They acted cool. That's what they should be, bro. Loved it. And the Inner Circle, they're cool. They're cool as hell, bro. With that fire underneath them. Cool as hell, bro. Proud and Powerful. All of them, bro. Sammy Guevara. Love it, bro. Absolutely love this segment. Every element from the fight and the brawl to the story implications in the brawl, the comedy aspect of the fucking bathroom. Loved it all, bro. This This is how you do a chaotic brawl. Not just a bunch of guys coming out after a match, beating each other up at the end of a show. This is how you do a chaotic brawl between two groups that hate each other. It makes sense that they hate each other. They're interesting that they hate each other. That's cool shit. And this is everything that Cody Rhodes thinks he's doing. And that's why Cody Rhodes must be stopped. Because this is faction warfare. You know what I mean? QT Marshall versus Cody Rhodes. That's not faction warfare. This is faction warfare, and I loved every second of it, bro. This can easily, in Blood and Guts, be the main event of Double or Nothing, bro. And with how brutal they were that Wednesday night, bro, I just wonder what these motherfuckers are gonna do in what's essentially War Games, bro. And I was thinking too, if they do it in their version of War Games, since they love like being true to that old style, you think it's gonna have a roof? I hope it does. To differentiate different.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see
totally
it.
see them doing a roof, and I would love for them to, because there's not going to be really any high flyers in that match to
Right.
actually jump off. I mean, I could see Sammy Guevara doing it just
Yeah.
because he's that type of guy, but like, it would just be more interesting if it was just a fucking cage, full roof.
It'll feel more like a fight.
It'll feel more condensed and like some brutal shit, bro. And that's what AEW's version of War Games Blood and Guts seems to be more of a feet on the ground, just brutal ass match, and I'm gonna love it for it. I can't wait. Loved what happened in this segment. Can't wait to see what happens next, and I can't wait for a Blood and Guts match between these two groups. This is what faction warfare should be.
Oh yeah, man. 100%. And next up here, man, we got this Don Callis promo where he was talking to the Young Bucks. Nick walked off and he stopped Matt, and he was just talking mad shit to Matt Jackson, man. He was just giving it to him, bro. He was saying, you know, how they betrayed Kenny, how the Bucks aren't the same, and stuff like that, and he said, and Matt wasn't really giving him any reaction, and he was like, he told him, oh man, what'd he say? He was like, he was telling him, Matt wasn't really giving him a reaction, so he was like, he was asking him if he was dead inside, and he said, maybe this will wake you up, and he slaps the shit out of Matt Jackson, and Matt Jackson gets pissed off, and he grabs Callis, and he grabs him by the blazer, and he didn't do anything to him. He kind of just let him go after a while, and Callis told him, well, I guess there is nothing left in you, and he walked away, man, and Matt Jackson walked away super pissed off. So yeah, man, what did you oh god, I didn't even give my thoughts on it. I thought this segment was awesome. I thought it was awesome, bro. I love the interactions between Callis and the Bucks. I think that is just amazing progression towards the inevitable, which is them calling upon the Hangman to help them fight off these guys, man. And Hangman, I honestly think they're just going to have him ditch the Dark Order, because maybe not ditch them, but, over time kind of ditch them, because, like they said, they told him, Silver and Reynolds told Hangman before that, they don't, they just want to be his friends. He doesn't even have to join the Dark Order, and he was, and they've kind of just been just homies ever since. So there's really been no strings attached. So I think that he will eventually, kind of just go back to doing what he's got to do, which is helping the Bucks. I wonder how they're going to get him back, but
True.
we'll just have to wait and see, man. It's going to be interesting, though, because, yeah, like I said, because Callis has been making this so interesting, man. When he has these promos with the Bucks, I really like his involvement with those two, man. And yeah, every time we see that him with the Bucks, it's some quality shit, man. But yeah, what
Oh
did you
yeah,
think about
bro.
this?
Yeah, bro. I really liked it. Great interview. Loved Don Callis, and Matt Jackson's fucking amazing. So their segments together are always great. Don Callis being a dick, being fucking with his like verbal low blows. I just love it, bro. Love what he's doing, man. Love what the Young Bucks are doing. Just love the synergy, the energy, and just that between these two, bro. Love it. Um, really building up that old Young Bucks, better Young Bucks. And it's clearly getting in Matt and Nick's mind of just they fucked up and they're gonna have to right that wrong, bro. And I love it, bro. I mean, they could be doing better on Hangman's side of things. You know what I mean? Like they could be doing better with the Dark Order and Hangman and whatnot, bro. But overall, like I love what they're doing, man. Interesting, building it up simultaneously as it could be Matt and Nick Jackson believing in what Don Callis is saying. Maybe they should go back to that belt winning, Young Bucks, but they're truly thinking about Hangman and all that, bro. So love to see it. Love the implications. Love what it's building up to, and it's just gonna be great, bro. And it's can't wait. Can't wait for this shit to culminate, bro. Love it. And yeah, bro. They're just building it up, bro. And I kind of like how they're able to simultaneously build up Kenny and Christian because they gotta do that. But they're not forgetting about what Kenny involvement with the Young Bucks and whatnot. Don Callis, love it, bro. Love what they're doing, and I just can't wait to see it through, bro.
Yeah, man. So next up, we get Kenny and the Good Brothers beating the Lucha Bros and Laredo Kid. I would prefer this way more than Death Triangle, if I'm being honest.
Oh
Pac is a
yeah,
loner. Same with
true.
Moxley. They're just loners. They don't need to be in a faction whatsoever. But yeah, bro, we get this. We get this with this 6-man tag, and Kenny Omega gets pins Laredo Kid, I believe. And after the match, John Moxley comes out to the stage, and behind him is none other than Matt and Nick of the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks, man. I think there's going to be a dissension between Mox and the Bucks, and I think not a turn or anything, but they can't just they can't work together type thing, and I think things like that are going to be the reason why we eventually see the
Mm-hmm.
Bucks recruit the Hangman back, is because they need to be with somebody they trust. They need to be with somebody who they consider a brother, and that would be Adam Hangman Page. So yeah, man. But yeah. So Mox is out there, and the Bucks come behind him. They jump in the ring and they go after Omega and the Good Brothers, and and all four of those guys, oh, I keep yawning. All four of those guys get out of the ring, and then they set up the match for next week. The Bucks and Mox versus Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers. So it should be very interesting to see how that all plays out. Obviously, I just gave my thoughts on what I think's going to happen, but yeah, man, great storyline progression here from all these guys. So yeah, man, fantastic stuff here. But yeah, man, what'd you think about this?
Yeah, bro. I mean, you hit the nail on the head, bro. That Laredo kid And the Lucha Bros is the perfect faction.
Hmm.
Not into Death Triangle. Don't hate it.
Right.
Just not into it, bro. Pac's just better on by himself, bro. Especially if it's not a dig at him, but how injury prone it is. I don't think he can be in factions with how much he gets injured, man. It's just how it is, bro. Better on his own and better to other groups if he's not, with them. You know what I mean? So that three-man group was amazing. That's what fucking Death Triangle should be, or whatever, man. But yeah, bro. And on the Young Buck side, I didn't. I I get what the point is putting them with Mox, because they're trying out all these people to team with the Young Bucks. Maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. And it's gonna get to a point until they realize the only third that could ever truly have is Hangman, bro. So, I mean, I like it in a way. Don't care for, Mox should definitely be by himself, but I get what they're trying to do. Young
Right.
Bucks, the only energy, the only people they sync with, only person, third person, truly, is Hangman Page. And until they realize that, which they're slowly starting to do, they're going to be teaming with random people like Mox. Wonder who's going to be next. As long as it's not Cody, I'm cool with it. But yeah, bro, that's what it's going to be with Young Bucks and whatnot, bro. So I really liked it in itself, bro. I just realized that Mox had 2 matches that night, bro. Crazy, bro. Good for him, man. But yeah, bro, loved what they did with Young Bucks and how it fits with them, and it just proved that Death Triangle really shouldn't be a thing, man. But after the match, that beatdown with that whole Gallows Anderson coming out whatnot, that was cool as hell. Loved what they said, but I forget. I love what was it? Was it Don Callis or Kenny that was talking shit to the Young Bucks about Brandon Cutler and whatnot?
Last week that was Kenny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, I thought it was. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, bro, Kenny's talking shit to, Brandon Cutler. He just carries her, go carry the cameras and whatnot. Loved it, bro. Loved this whole Kenny, Young Bucks, Hangman involvement, bro. It's just building up to the bigger picture, and I just love it, bro. And I just can't wait for it, bro. Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is going down fast, man, so I'm very interested to
Yeah.
see how everything falls into place. But next up, we get this Britt Baker promo on Thunder Rosa. Nothing really much to cover here. She was it wasn't really on Thunder Rosa. She was kind of just throwing shade at her, saying that,
Mm-hmm.
the biggest victory in her career does not even count because it was unsanctioned. So, stuff like that. And, she's just classic, great heel promo by Britt
Mm-hmm.
Baker. Yeah, man. So, anything you got to say on here?
Yeah, bro, it's just the same as you. It's just not nothing crazy. Just another good ass heel promo. Britt Baker really coming into her own as heel. Loving what Britt Baker's doing. And yet again, I say it every time, but why isn't she the women's world champion, bro? Come on. That's a women's champion, not Hikaru Shida, bro. Come on. Simple as that, bro. It just proves who the world champion should be and what the world championship picture should be.
Yeah, yeah, man. Next up, we get Nyla and the Bunny beating Tay Conti. I repeat, Tay
Hey.
Conti and Hikaru Shida. And Tay Conti again looked great in this match, man. She looked absolutely fantastic. Very intense. Very intense. Love to see it. Love to
Mm-hmm.
see it here. And then we have um the icing on the cake. After Tay Conti had a great match and she had a great victory last week against one of AEW's who they view as a big piece of their roster, Nyla Rose. I don't really know if I agree with it, but I digress. Versus um uh yeah, they had the Tay Conti beat Nyla Rose last week, and this week they have the Bunny pin Tay Conti, bruh. And the whole Hardy family office, HFO, comes out to the stage to celebrate. Like, bro, why does the whole faction need to be out here? And, bro, another thing I got from this match, does the Bunny actually think that she's scary?
Literally.
She kind of acts like it, and it's just not happening, bro. She's just not scary. I really can't. But yeah, she pins Tay Conti here. What the fuck? We're getting a one-on-one match with them next week. Oh man, this is what you showcase out of the women's division. Literally every bad piece to it, minus Tay Conti. And bro, the announcers really need to ask her what her name is, because it's a little ridiculous, bro. It's Tay, not Ty. Ty. They keep saying Tay Conti, bro. It's pissing me off, man. Yeah, man, so that happened, and it just, every time I see the women, it pisses me off in this company. Oh, the women they showcase at that. If it's not Britt Baker or Thunder Rosa or Tay Conti or whatnot, most of the time, who they feature is just trash. But what did you think about this match, man?
Yeah, bro, not into it. Everything that the women's division shouldn't be was basically here, except for fucking Tay Conti, not fucking Ty Conti. Bro, tangent. This commentary is, bro, Jim Ross sucks. Please, I mean, it's not only Jim Ross that calls her, Ty Conti, whatever the fuck. But like, for the most part, the commentary itself, Jim Ross sucks. In his age. Get him out of here, bro. Please. He is so... I am tired of hearing about $2 steaks. I don't care. That they're tougher than a $2 steak. Bro, stop trying to make new catchphrases nowadays. Please stop.
He uses the same one.
Bro. Literally, that's tougher than a $2 steak. He says that to everybody. He's like fucking me with my universe mode. They look ready. Like, that's what he says to everybody.
The line was goated.
$2 steak. That line was goated. And I was everything J. Ross aspires to be in his old age. On commentary, bro. Come on. Fuck, man.
J. Ross.
Yeah, bro. Fuck me, Ross. God damn it. Talking too damn fast. But, yeah, bro. Besides Ty Conti, why is all of this a thing? Why is Nyla Rose and fucking Vicky Guerrero a thing? Why is... I was about to call her Kushida. Why is Hikaru Shida a thing? Why is she the world champion? Why is this the world championship picture and not Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa? Makes no sense, bro. Not a fan of this at all. And why did Conti lose?
Exactly.
What? The only good person in that whole picture loses. And the Bunny. Why is she a thing? Why is she a thing too? She sucks. She's not intimidating. She isn't good on the mic. She sucks in the ring. She just looks like just a person. What is there to I was about to call her Bad Bunny. What is there to the Bunny? Come on, bro. Why is she employed? Besides being Brandy's friend, why is she employed? Come on, bro. Get her out of here, bro. Or at least get her out this title picture. Because, my God, she sucks. The whole thing sucks. Besides Conti, everything in the woman's title picture fucking sucks. That's just how it is. Shit ain't right, bro.
Yeah, man. And as for the main event, Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor defeat Miro and Kip Sabian in what was the Arcade Anarchy match. And I mean, it was okay. It wasn't nauseating. I mean, anytime Kip Sabian's out there, and most of the time he's out there, it's gonna be nauseating. But it wasn't. It was okay. I wouldn't go back and rewatch it. But yeah, man. I mean, it was okay for what it was. We got a lot going on in this match. As a matter of fact, there was a part where Penelope Ford went to get involved. She went to walk towards one of those claw machines, and Chris
Mm-hmm.
Statlander popped out of it. Um, I wonder if that was a little like dig at Toy Story, because you know how the aliens were in that thing, and you know how she
Oh,
says she's an alien.
yeah. That makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense, bro. I'm dead.
So she popped out of
That makes
that,
sense.
gave her a spike suplex or whatever off the apron through a ice hockey table, which was just a regular table, and yeah, so get more of these guys, battling throughout the arcade machines or whatever. Kip Sabian was, I swear to God, this guy had to be taken out of the match for like 12 of the 17 minutes it went on.
Oh,
Gotta
yeah,
be, bro.
bro.
Most of this match was Miro. Miro ended up being surprised by the return of Trent. We seen him pull up because we seen his mom's van, and he got out of it. I thought he was going to be out for longer. I do not remember him
Same.
being out this long. I wonder how long he's been
Uh,
out since. But
I don't know, man. Time flew, so it could have been the appropriate amount of time. It just
right,
doesn't feel like it.
right. Yeah, man. So they put Miro through a table. Man, and I think they pinned Miro, right?
Did they? I think they might have.
Or was it?
Couldn't. Was it?
Huh? Was it?
Hold on.
Let me see.
I gotta know.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Can't remember if it was Kip or not.
Yeah, I really can't.
But yeah, there was a spot with Legos. Yeah, it was Kip. He
Okay, good, good.
what did he do? He did. Okay, he's got him up. Okay, he does a running power slam on the outside through like what looks like a couple tables, and it actually kind of looks like a bed. Oh, I think that's Peter Avalon's heart bed, covered up with
Oh
a bunch of
shit.
tables on top of it.
Oh, dead.
Why do they have that just sitting around Daly's place? But yeah, so
Yeah.
they ended up pinning Kip Sabian, and that was it, man. The match, as it was going on, I was telling this to you, bro. As this match was going on, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know, why? What reason is there to have Miro and Kip win this? Like, where do they go from here? So I was kind of
Exactly.
hoping they lose to, put some wheels on their heel turn, or Miro's heel turn rather, and hopefully that's what this means. That's the only thing I want to say. This needs to end. If AEW listened to their fans like they say they do, they would try to get this broken up as quick as possible with it making sense. And here is the perfect time because Miro hopefully is going to be fuming pissed off after this. So yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, the match wasn't too bad. It was all right. Wouldn't go back and watch it. It was okay for what it was. We got the return of Chris Statlander and Trent, and yeah, man, awesome returns, especially Chris Statlander. But yeah, man, hopefully this Miro and Kip thing could just be over already. This
Mm-hmm.
is a failed experiment, truly. But yeah, man, what did you think about the main event of Dynamite?
Yeah, bro, like you said the other night, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be fucking dreadful, so I'm glad it wasn't. Was it good? Nah. But was it bad? No. It kind of just happened, bro. Um, super gimmick match. Well, at least it's unique. I'll give it that, man. But I was just not into most of it. It was just special match to me. You know what I'm saying? Until, you know, um, Chris Statlander came back. That was awesome, though. So I didn't even notice until you pointed it out that Alien, Toy Story, they're aliens. That's fucking cool. That's some cool shit, bro. But she's back, bro. That's fucking great to see. Finally, this women's division has some more women that are actually good. So that's great to see. Chris Statlander back, bro. Gonna love to see it. It's gonna be awesome, bro. Too bad for probably like the first couple months, first like this month, next month's probably around. She's gonna be in matches or in a match with Penelope Ford because she's kind of now involved in this whole storyline if it's still going on. So that's a negative. I feel bad for her, but other than that, bro, good to see her back. Awesome to see her back, bro. And the only other thing that happened in this match, notably, Trent came back, bro. They were, crawling away. Fucking Charles and Orange Cassidy were crawling away back to that driving area in Davy's place, in Daly's place. And the second I saw car headlights, I knew it was fucking Sue, Trent's mom. I didn't think Trent was there though. That shocked the hell out of me. Thought it was just gonna be her, showing up, probably hitting someone with the car or some shit. Thought it was gonna be some shit like that, but shockingly to me, bro, Trent comes out the fucking van and gets in the match, bro. Shocked me. Did not think he'd be back by now. It was cool to see him. Maybe these guys can start being interesting again with them all
Yeah,
being
I
together.
hate Chuck and Orange. I hate it.
Bro, that is not it. Just those two? Not it. Fucking Orange is he should just be not by himself completely. He shouldn't be. He doesn't have to be like Pac, but in terms of matches, he shouldn't be in a tag team, bro. That shit is just not
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Especially not with fucking Charles. They just did that whole wrong. He was a butler. Charles was a fucking butler for it was just not it. But Trent came back.
It's just
It was cool
cheesy.
to see. Yeah, it was just cheesy shit, and not good cheesy either.
Right.
It was just bad. But yeah, bro, Trent came back, shocking, cool as hell, and that caused their team to win the match against Miro and Kip Sabian. Kip Sabian gladly taking the pin, man. Miro's gonna be pissed because Miro is apparently Festus because outside of the ring he's a nice, friendly guy, but whenever that bell rings, he's a completely different person. He's Festus essentially, from what Miro said. He's fucking Festus. But Miro's gonna be pissed at Kip for losing. It's gonna cause the breakup. Better cause the fucking breakup. My bad.
Very
So,
good.
so yeah, bro. Not into the main event. Wasn't bad as I thought it was. Shocking return, but good decision nonetheless for that group to win and for Kip Sabian to take the pin. And it better lead to a Miro and Kip Sabian breakup, bro. I think it will, and it has to, bro. But other than that, that was Dynamite, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So on on the Monday Night Raw, I guess, bro. So, uh, first, what we didn't see, we did not on the go home show for WrestleMania. We did not see a glimpse of Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton aside from a promo package. What the fuck? This was one of the most boring. Oh, it was so boring to the fact where it almost kind of makes you tired for the rest of the night. One of those shows.
Literally.
You know what
That's
I
how
mean?
bad it was.
It this did not at all in any sense of the word, go hand in hand with a go-home show. What about this made you excited for anything they're going to do for the next week? Let alone Saturday and Sunday. Did anything make anybody excited? Fuck no. No Bray, no Randy. We're not even building Drew and Bobby. This story is about Drew fighting off people that Bobby wants to take him out.
Yeah.
There's no story. They've literally used this whole, if anybody wants to take Drew McIntyre out, they've just used that to make right of this whole situation and to make it look like there's some kind of story involved. There is no fucking story. This is more, people are more pissed off about the Hurt Business breaking up than they care about this match.
Literally. And who blames them? Because I'm in the same boat.
Just ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. I cannot fucking stand this show. I really, really can't, dude. They, you know, so the show gets started off with those two, and, you know, they're talking about, you know, Drew's talking about how he's talking about his mom. He started to get a little choked up or whatever, and he's saying how he sacrificed everything for this, and then Bobby Lashley comes out and you know, just calls him pathetic and stuff like that. And I keep seeing this a lot, bro. A lot of people think that Drew McIntyre is going to get his ass booed out of the building on Sunday or on Saturday.
I could see it in a way.
I could see it too. I could see it too, man. Have they almost tried too hard? They've tried to make him look like a star at literally everybody else's expense. Meanwhile, a guy like Roman Reigns made Kevin Owens look better because of his feud. You know what I mean? So that's what's great about Roman. Not saying that Drew's not great. I think Drew's fantastic. But I think the way WWE have booked him, they've made the only good match Drew McIntyre had as WWE champion in his second reign was that one with Keith Lee. And then in the first reign, there was that match with Bobby Lashley at Backlash that was pretty good. There was a match with Seth at Money in the Bank. The match with Brock was okay. But other than that, probably Seth, Brock, Lashley out of his first reign, and then out of his second reign, he had that one good match with Keith Lee. It was really good. You know what I mean? So, meanwhile, Roman, it's like every time this guy steps in the ring with somebody, it's a kick-ass championship match. Whether you talk about Jay, or you talk about Kevin Owens, or you're talking about Daniel Bryan, it's always been a great match. You know what I mean? And Drew McIntyre just hasn't really had that much of good matches, if I'm being honest with you, and it comes at everybody else's expense. Every time this guy's in a feud with somebody, they end up being worse off for it, other than Bobby Lashley. Seth Rollins, after his feud with them, went on to have a year-long feud with the Mysterios. Randy Orton didn't look no better at all coming out of his feud with Drew McIntyre. Keith Lee got taken off television like a month after that match. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I like Drew, but they have not set him up right. They really haven't. They really haven't, man.
Set him up for failure.
Yep. And it's a shame because I could truly see him as one of those guys to lead his show into the next generation of WWE, man. But yeah, bro. So yeah, man. I could see it. I could really see it. I could see them booing I could see him booing his ass out of the building on Sunday, man. I don't know, man. We'll just have to wait and see. And like I said, as of recently, after everybody now what's fresh in everybody's mind is, wow, they've thrown away the whole Hurt business to give Drew McIntyre a third WWE title reign. What the fuck? In a
Oh, people are
year?
gonna be pissed.
You know, that, I mean, everybody's already mad about that, so that's fresh in everybody's mind, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, come on, man, come on. And it's not Drew's fault, but the blame, the blame's gonna get put on him. You know what I mean? It's
Oh,
Vince's
yeah.
fault, but Vince is doing it for another Drew McIntyre title reign for what reason? And he didn't even have to do that. Bobby Lashley could have
Literally.
lost and still had the Hurt business. I mean, it just don't make no sense. It really, really, really doesn't, man. Uh, yeah. Other than that, we got a match with Rhea Ripley and Asuka taking on the tag team champions Shayna and Nia. And bro, I don't know what WWE's fetish is with having the WrestleMania opponents challenge Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, but it's
Oh my
ridiculous,
god.
bro. Get on
I
with it.
love it.
Rhea Ripley ends up turning on Asuka as if she wasn't already heel, and uh, she throws her in the ring and has Shayna finish her off, and yeah, not looking good for Rhea Ripley. You know how WWE rolls, bro. Whoever gets the last hit on the go-home show usually doesn't win, which, are they seriously going to keep the championship on Asuka?
God.
Ah,
As
yikes.
Jay-Z said in a tweet, which I laughed. What if it's a match against Asuka? Whoever gets the special entrance loses. No, wait, no. Because, wait, never mind. I was thinking of fucking Shinsuke getting the special entrance and loses. But Rhea Ripley's probably going to get a special entrance and lose. My god.
Right.
Way to make
Yeah.
someone look like a loser.
Yeah, right. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous, man. If you were gonna call her up and put her in that match, why would you even contemplate having her lose?
What do you gain from Asuka winning this match?
Bro, what has Asuka done after the feud with Sasha and Bailey? Name me one fucking thing she's done. When was the last time she even defended the championship?
Asuka and Bailey. That's literally the last time she defended it, like 6 months ago.
When was that at? Asuka and Bailey. Was that at SummerSlam?
Mm-hmm. I think
Get the fuck out of here.
that's the last
What?
time she defended it, or just around that time. It's been like
That's
6 months
ridiculous.
since she defended that title.
That's ridiculous. If you're going to keep the championship on Asuka,
At
what
least let her defend it.
exactly? What is she going to do? What is she going to do, bro? Put the fucking belt on Rhea Ripley. Something new. Something different. Enough with it. Man, good God. God damn, has it really been 6 months? These fuckers,
Mm-hmm.
bro. That's insane. Man, somebody with her caliber of talent, you would think they would actually let them wrestle. Nope. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. Next, we got more building with Omos and the New Day, and AJ Styles lost to Xavier Woods in 2 minutes, man. So yeah, hopefully he can.
That's his company.
Hopefully we can keep an eye on when his contract is coming up, because I think he would be a very, very valuable asset to the AEW roster.
Oh yeah.
But good God, man, we get oh God, oh man, one of my favorite parts about the show, we get Braun Strowman cutting a promo in a steel cage. Like, why did the cage need to be down
Why?
for him to cut this promo?
They
And
have
bro,
to deassemble it and move it.
Braun Strowman was yelling at the top of his lungs like a fucking big crybaby, saying that he's gonna fight for everyone that's ever been called stupid in their life. Bro, we are having a WrestleMania match because a man has been calling another man
A grown man.
stupid. Keep in mind, these are grown-ass men fighting
30-year-olds.
because
Above 30.
someone is getting called stupid. Oh Lord, please save this show. Oh God.
Please.
Braun Strowman, man, we didn't even we came to this conclusion after the fact, but it's a steel cage, bro, so we're not gonna get to hear the train sound at WrestleMania unless after the match he just takes a jog around the ring. God damn, that
Yeah,
sucks.
he probably will, because we all know the two goons of Jackson Riker and fucking Elias are gonna come in and invade the match.
Right. Yeah, hopefully, man, because that it won't be WrestleMania without it. Let's just say that.
Exactly.
But yeah, bro. What else happened on this show? We're getting
Funny bullshit.
oh man, I forgot about that, bro. So the Miz and Morrison painted Bad Bunny's Bugatti, which was clearly probably about the thinnest fucking paint. I mean, you could have made that look more real, bruh. Probably about the thinnest fucking paint I've ever seen in my life. That paint looked like it. Look, all you have to do, you probably just got to dump some water on it and it'll come right off. I mean, come on, bruh. I thought they were gonna drench the car in real paint. That segment where Kofi painted Randy Orton's race car, bro, that was awesome, bro. That was awesome. And when you look at that paint compared to the shit they used on his car, oh Jesus, Lord help, Lord help this show. So they Miz is talking about how his daughter likes finger painting and he's going around tapping the car and they're painting on it. Miz and Morrison, and they're drawing bunnies on the car with X's in the eyes. A couple segments later, Bad Bunny comes down to the car and he gets his ass whipped by Miz and Morrison. And the Miz is just cutting just an awful little dialogue on Bad Bunny, bro. I hate your car. I'm gonna destroy you at WrestleMania. And fucking John Morrison's in the background saying, yeah, this is what you do when you disrespect us. Yeah, yeah. Like the typical bad boy in a comic or some shit. Like, bro, please get John Morrison out of this role. I am begging you at this point. I'm begging you to let this man be cool again, bro. Man, please. I'm so over this John Morrison, man. So later in the show, Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. First of all, when Adam Pearce came to break this up, Damian Priest said to Bad Bunny, "Was this Miz and Morrison again? Motherfucker, who do you think it was? Who do you think attacked Bad Bunny? What?
Do you not see Miz written on his car? You fucking idiot. What? That guy is stupid as long. They say Braun is stupid.
Yeah.
God damn.
Holy shit. So, you know, they come out a couple segments later, and Bad Bunny and Damian Priest are going to address the situation that happened earlier. They come out there, and Damian Priest says, you know, it's easy to attack a guy 2-on-1. Well, how about we even up the odds? Thank God this match got moved to a tag team match because I was not interested in seeing The Miz versus Bad Bunny, bro. Not at all. And I wanted Damian Priest to get an actual WrestleMania match and not have him sit there like a fucking idiot while somebody who has no wrestling experience get a WrestleMania moment over him. Ridiculous. But thankfully it's a tag team match now. And
Exactly.
yeah, bro, so yeah, a lot better now that they have Damian Priest and John Morrison in the match because from both sides they picked the two that were the worst at wrestling, the Miz and Bad
Literally.
Bunny. But now the other two guys are in there, and those two can actually wrestle, so it should be a little more enjoyable, man. But I'm just not looking forward to this match whatsoever. And then Bad Bunny cut a promo talking about all these WWE legends, and then he uttered the Miz's name, and I was like, okay, buddy.
Get the
Um,
fuck out of here.
the Miz is a Hall of Famer, but I don't know if I would put him in the legend category just yet. Maybe for his time in 2016, I'll be generous. I'll make him a legend.
Yeah,
But
after that'll be nice.
yeah, but this stuff is not legendary, Miz. I will tell you that right now. That
No,
time has came and gone. So,
long gone.
oh yeah. So yeah, man. But that was the main talking points for me on Raw, unless I'm forgetting something. But yeah, man. But what did you think about Raw? Still no Keith Lee.
No Keith Lee, no Bray, for whatever fucking reason. That shocked me by the end of it. I was watching their promo package. Like, I was like, oh wow, this is probably the setup, the Bray segment. It's probably gonna be on right after this. Nope, never on the show. How do you not have Bray Wyatt on your show? Or, at the very least, Alexa Bliss. How do you not have any of them? Literally, the three of them were gone from the show. How do you do that? Your most interesting match coming into WrestleMania, for me personally, obviously, even though the match itself is gonna suck, you just don't even talk about. You just give a promo package, and their promo packages suck now. So it was just, it was just commentary talking about the feud. That's basically all it was. That's what we get for Bray Wyatt tonight. Come on, bro. You have 3 hours to fill, and you can find something to do with Bray, or Alexa, or Orton, anything. That's fucked. That is not okay, bruh. But the show started off with Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre, bro, and man, a lot of people saying Drew is gonna get booed out the building, and as I don't hate Drew, but I understand why, and I understand more of the fact that why should people cheer Drew? You know what I mean?
Right.
What element of a babyface has he been? If anything, he's just a heel at this point. What is babyface about Drew McIntyre at this point? He's walking in the locker room, tossing around jobbers, fucking just doing shit. What is babyface about babyface Drew McIntyre? They are doing everything in their power to make him get his pop at WrestleMania like he was gonna get last year, and it is all gonna result in him getting booed this year, bro. You can't try to do what you did last year, because of course if there was a crowd last year, he would have got super cheered last Mania, rightfully, but
Oh yeah.
this Mania, he's probably gonna get booed, and there's a reason for that. Not because of Drew himself, no, but because of his booking. How do you book someone like this and expect them to get cheered? Come on, bro. Uh, like you said, bro, people care about the breakup of the Hurt Business more than they do about Drew McIntyre and this feud itself. Because it's true. Why did they break up the fucking Hurt Business? I'm pissed about that. I'm more pissed about that than I am interested in this feud. Come on, bro. And if Drew wins, if you couldn't find nothing for Drew for fucking Elimination Chamber, Money in the Bank, no, not Money in the Bank, what the fuck am I talking about? With the Money in the Bank and whatnot, how are you gonna find someone for him again this summer when he already fought so many people? When he already had fucking feuds with so many people? Who the fuck is Drew McIntyre gonna face in the summer? Who?
Braun
Even
Strowman.
even as oh, please, you know what? This show is so bad. I would take this Braun Strowman as a world champion. If it's not Bobby Lashley, I'll take Braun Strowman. At least I could fucking laugh at Braun Strowman being a train. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bruh. Bro, what the fuck is Drew McIntyre gonna do this summer? What, even as a heel, who is he gonna face that's interesting? What what baby face is it? Oh my god, Ricochet. That fucking loser. Drew, what? Ricochet is an absolute loser. I can't take him seriously in a position like that. What, and what other baby faces can he face if he turns heel? Who's he gonna face? I can't even think of names, bro. I don't fucking know, bro. Shit sucks. Shit sucks. Don't put it on Drew. You you have so many chances from now on. You could do it in 3 years, and it'll be fine. You know what I mean? Don't do it at Mania, bro. Let Bobby Lashley keep it, and you should not have broken up the Hurt Business. This fucking world title feud is one of the most irrelevant things on WrestleMania, and that's sad because this WrestleMania is one of the worst built in like ever. So that's how you know
Every
you
year
fucked
it
up,
gets
man.
worse and worse.
Oh yeah, this year is just fucking terrible. Like man, oh bro, it just sucks. Shit just sucks. Moving on, Rhea Ripley and Asuka, bro. If Rhea Ripley loses at WrestleMania, everything about being called up to the main roster will be true about how it's such a bad thing. Because Twitter will just be shut up about, oh wow, people gotta shut up. They're doing great by Rhea Ripley. If she loses, bro, in a sad way, I'ma laugh because that just goes to show how bad this company is at this point. Cause my God, bro. And my thing is, Asuka doesn't need to win anymore. She doesn't have a streak anymore. Why should she have to win versus Rhea Ripley anymore? This
Right.
ain't 2018. She doesn't gotta win. She don't gotta win, bro. It's Asuka. It's 2021 Asuka. She can lose. She loses all the time. It's the streak is long dead. They fucking Undertaker her ass. Just just she can lose, especially to Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley needs this win. If she doesn't win at WrestleMania, she is truly, truly dead.
Yeah.
Cause I don't really care about Rhea Ripley right now and her call up. They fucked it up already. And they putting her at tag team
Yeah.
situation for whatever fucking reason. Announcing, it's even the little details, like announcing her special in-ring entrance at WrestleMania. Why do you announce everything? This is what I hate about this company. And this is what TNT is trying to do. Stop announcing everything. It takes the interest away from your shows. If I know everything that's going to happen, why should I watch your show? Come
Right.
on, bro.
Yeah, and
Come on, man.
she especially has to win, being that her whole NXT run sums up with her being a big fat fucking loser. You
Against
know?
Charlotte.
Yep.
So now, if she's a big fat fucking loser against Asuka, then in general, she's just a fucking loser. It makes no sense, bro. She better win at WrestleMania or else she's dead. Cause my god, this shit sucks. Cause the build up with this story is garbage. They have her fucking debut on the main roster 3 weeks before Mania. Toss her in a tag team with Asuka. Shit, she better win. If she doesn't win, she's toast, bro. Come on, bro. On to almost Omos and AJ versus the New Day. Are, are AJ and Omos gonna fucking win?
I think
I
so.
think they are, bro. My God. Who does AJ become? Oh, Matt, bro. Imagine trying to compare 2016 AJ Styles and this AJ Styles. Come on,
Can't.
bro. You can't. This is just sad. That's like my only thoughts about this whole thing. That this is sad. My God, bro. You got fucking New Day constantly interacting with Riddle for whatever reason. One thing I will admit tonight, I loved the amount of weed jokes that Riddle was making tonight. I caught it and I loved it. They were making there was literally like four of them tonight, and each one of them had a chuckle from me. It was cool as hell. This is what Riddle should be. I mean, he was still riding around on a fucking scooter like a dumbass. He's still not good on the main roster, but the weed jokes he was doing
You
are
know,
funny as hell.
it
Hmm.
makes me more upset that he rides around in a scooter because the baseball field is big. And remember that one episode of SmackDown where Apollo drove away on a golf cart? Why
Yeah,
don't they just use that golf cart?
they could have fit a fucking golf cart around this place. Do that. You know, he had a golf cart in NXT. Literally, if you want him to have a vehicle, use that, bro. Use a golf cart. But yeah, bro, God, New Day are fucking might as well split these two up, left of the New Day, and let them do their own thing, because what is the point of them just together as a tag team? I mean, you need tag teams, but like, what is the interest to just these two in the New Day? You know what I mean? Just come on, bro. And on to Mr. Blah 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 blah. Bro, why did he cut a promo in the fucking steel cage? Bro, you gotta disassemble it to bring it to Mania. Why would you just assemble it for one promo? Come on, bro. It looks so stupid when I noticed it was behind him, bro. I was like, bro, what? Oh, man. And Braun's promo itself was so hilariously bad. He's fucking goes from screaming about bullying to getting his deep voice. Bro, when Braun gets a deep voice, it is the most ironic, hilarious thing ever. Love it. I love how bad it is. Fuck, I'm fucking losing my voice. God, not during WrestleMania week. Come on, bro. Not for Friday shows, but like, bro, why is Braun talking like that? Why is Braun in a bullying angle? Why does there have to be a bullying angle every WrestleMania? And why do you do it with people like Braun? Oh wow, he's stupid. Bro, what? Oh my god. Like, if you're gonna do a stupid angle, do it with Riddle. Because he's a fucking idiot at this point. Do it with Riddle. He's an actual fucking idiot at this fucking point. Braun, come on, bro. And no train noises tonight. Come on, that was the whole reason I care about Raw at this point, is for the fucking train noises. Didn't even get them tonight, and we might not get them at WrestleMania. Come on, bro. That's all I want from this company at this point. Braun Strowman train noises. That's the only positive in this company. On Monday Night Raw at this point, besides Bray Wyatt. My God. But Shane McMahon came out and they were doing their normal promo shit, just trying to hype up their meaningless match. Why? Uh, we all know what's gonna happen in their steel cage match, because it's what happens with every steel cage match. An interference. It's the most ironic thing in the world, bro. Every steel cage match just ends up in an interference. Hate it. Hate steel cage matches. Just get rid of them at this point, bro. Because my God, I'm not looking forward to see Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon in a cage match. Kill me, bro. I would rather not. But fucking A, bro. On to the last big thing about Raw. Is fucking Bad Bunny, Miz, and all that garbage, bro. I mean, bro. First of all, what was Damian Priest wearing? A sleeveless suit? He looked like a fucking idiot tonight. First of all, but they pull up in a fucking Bad Bunny's $3 million Bugatti. Oh my God. So they pull up in the Bugatti. So I instantly think, oh wow, they're about to do something to this fucking car. And lo and behold, guess who but fucking Dumb and Dumber pull up, Miz and Morrison with paint, and fucking whoever the fuck, that new that new interview, or whatever the fuck that guy's name is.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with the paint cans? They're walking. Bad Bunny just arrived in a Bugatti, and they're walking around with paint cans. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen? You fucking clown. And I was also thinking, wait, I was also thinking, it makes no sense. So, does Bad Bunny always pull up in the Bugatti?
Yeah.
Because if not, okay, he does. Because I was gonna say, if not, why the fuck did Miz and Morrison bring paint cans if they didn't know he was gonna pull up in a Bugatti? But they did, and they bring paint cans in. But like, what? Do you not protect your car, Bad Bunny? You pull up in an expensive ass car while you're in a feud with two guys that dump slime on Braun. Why would you bring your expensive ass pristine car when these two are on a prowl? So they walk up with their fucking stupid ass cans of paint and they start fucking painting the car and whatnot with the thinnest paint imaginable. You could fucking hose that shit off easily, and if not, you would just get a new fucking paint job. It's not like they're smashing up the fucking thing. And another thing I was thinking, bro, if they are technically committing a crime while painting this man's car. So while you are committing this crime, you proceed to write your name in paint on the crime scene. Bro, that's all I was thinking during this segment. If I'm trashing a motherfucker's car, why am I putting my name on his shit? Oh, bro, I was literally expecting Ms. Morrison to deny the defiance of his car. I was expecting that, because that's how stupid they are. They gladly didn't. But my god, that was the stupidest shit ever. Hated every part of this segment. And then later in the show, Bad Bunny's all angry, walking up to his car. Oh my god, I brought my expensive ass car into this place and it got fucked up. I am pissed. So, he gets beat up by Miz and Morrison. I bet Miz was excited for this segment after fucking last week. I bet he was excited to beat up Bad Bunny after getting punched in the face by his ass. That happens. He goes on and talks like he's cool. Ms. Morrison are acting like they're the fucking inner circle, beating people up. You're not cool. You're Ms. and Morrison. You guys are the biggest fucking losers in this company. You guys wrote a rap song called Hey Hey Hop Hop and dressed as bunnies. You are the definition of two fucking loser idiots. Acting cool, beating up Bad Bunny, look like a bunch of idiots. And later in the show, even later in the show, Bad Bunny comes out on the mic, bro, I couldn't tell you what this motherfucker said. I did not pay attention to a word this motherfucker says. That's how much I did not pay attention to Bad Bunny's promo. But he announces that they changed the match to the tag match that it was originally going to be. Why did you change it? Officially announce it as a one-on-one just to change it right back. This fucking whole feud, every element of it is the definition of idiocracy. It's just a bunch of fucking idiots. It's a bunch of idiots behind the fucking feud. It's a bunch of idiots in the feud. It's a bunch of idiots fucking enjoying the feud. If you enjoy this feud, you are the definition of a fucking idiot. Straight up. Shit sucks. So, that match is announced. Thank God. At least we get to see Damian Priest in the ring and Miz, and I was about to say Miz. God, no, not the Miz. I dread seeing him in the ring. We get to see Morrison in the ring. That's really good, bro. Damian Priest and Morrison better get all the time in that match, even though I know they're not. So, that's basically all Raw was tonight. Literally nothing. My God, this show sucks. This feud sucks. Miz sucks. Shit sucks.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say for Raw.
Same, man. My God.
Alright, man. Well, that is going to do it for episode 52, part 1 of episode 52 of the Notorious podcast, and episode 34 of Notorious Unscripted, man. And without further ado, man, stay tuned for Friday. We got a huge announcement for the podcast again. And once again, it has been a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Sir K.
And that is going to do it for episode 34 of Notorious Unscripted. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys on Friday with the WrestleMania predictions, NXT TakeOver results, and the 1-year anniversary announcement.
Peace.